another opportunity. I'm here to help you understand more about AI or artificial intelligence and the development and the impact it has been able to have on virtual reality and augmented reality. So these are basically the two branches of virtual reality we are going to be considering or referring to frequently in this video. So thank you for that. So before I continue, I just want to urge you, if you've not subscribed, please do so that whenever I am able to produce or upload a new video, you'll be automatically informed of the new information that you will need. So we want to look at the impact the artificial intelligence have had on the development of virtual reality and augmented reality. So we are going to look at this in two levels. So we're going to look at how AI has influenced the development of virtual reality and how it has affected consumers. So we are going to look at the improved immersion, individualized experience, and different advantages in entertainment and education. We are also going to look at the possibility of better cutting-edge technologies that AI and virtual reality and augmented reality together are driving the world into. So we are going to look at things like a holodesk, things like telepresence, BCIs. We are going to look at artificial assist in augmented reality, and basically that is what forms our discussion today. So we want to look at what are some of the impacts that AI has had on virtual reality. So we are going to look at different areas as it were. So here are some of the advantages of virtual reality and the way it has been influenced by augmented reality. So basically, we are looking at this information in order to inform our understanding on the connection or the interaction between artificial intelligence and virtual reality as it is today. Now, here are some of the ways in which AI has been able to influence these technologies. Now, when I'm talking of these technologies, I'm referring to virtual reality and augmented reality. So there have been a tremendous breakthrough in that front. So starting us off, we have what we call improved immersion and realism. Now, AI has contributed, to enhancing the immersion and realism of VR and augmented experiences. So it has been able to do this by leveraging AI algorithms. So developers can create more realistic environments, objects, characters. These are basically AI-driven simulation that are able to bring in the reality in what we call virtual reality. So it is able to mimic the real world physics, light, interaction, leading to more convincing and immersive experience for the user. That is the first impact AI has been able to influence on what we call virtual reality. Now, the second one, we have what we call personalized experience. Now, AI enables personalized content delivery in virtual reality applications. So it does that by analyzing users' preferences, behavior, and interaction patterns. So what it is going to happen is that there is an AI algorithm that is able to basically study all these factors. Then it is able to provide a user with a tailor-made kind of experience with virtual reality. So AI algorithm can tailor the content such as virtual objects, characters, scenarios, basically to match the user's interest and needs. Now this level of personalization enhances what we call engagement and satisfaction. So those are the main aspect of how AI is being used to influence the creation and development of virtual reality. So we've looked at two so far. So the third one is what we call natural interaction. So AI powered natural language processing and computer vision capabilities enable more intuitive interaction with virtual and augmented environment. So users can be able to communicate with AI driven virtual characters using voice command and receive responses in real time. So that is another front or another area in which we've been able to see virtual reality, gaining advantage and advancement owing to the fact that AI is able to influence this advancement. So we are able to see technology being used to basically bring in more realistic kind of interaction when it comes to users having virtual reality content with them, or interacting with virtual reality content or virtual reality environment, and they are able to get feedback at a very fast pace or at an instant. So it makes the experience more natural and user friendly when such is considered. Then number 4, we have what we call enhanced object recognition. So we normally have augmented reality applications which are basically relying on object recognition to overlay or to display digital content on the physical world. So now AI technologies such as machine learning have significant improved object recognition accuracy, making AR experience more seamless and reliable. So there is what we call a machine learning, which is part of artificial intelligence. So this technology has been able to enhance how the augmented reality applications are able to overlay digital information onto the real world, so that the users can be able to have a reliable and consistent content. So that is another advantage or another area in which we see artificial intelligence influencing how the display or how the virtual reality is being administered to the users or those people who are interacting with the system at that particular moment in time. So we also have real-time rendering. So AI has facilitated real-time rendering in virtual reality and augmented reality, basically enabling smoother and more responsive kind of experience. So AI-based algorithm can optimize rendering process based on the user's gaze, movement, and preferences. So basically, you see this because of artificial intelligence. The device, it can be an headset. When you are using this headset, it is able to detect, because the headset itself has got some sensors. Now these sensors are able to basically monitor the movements of your eye. They're able to spot what you're looking at. They're able to see what do you prefer. So based on that, they are able to lead to more efficient resource utilization and basically reduce the latency, the time at which the the device is able to display the content for you on your screen. All right, so that is very important to note. So those are some of the areas we see AI influencing the development of virtual reality. Now let us look at some of the impact these have been able to have on consumers, right? So the people who are using this virtual reality, because of the augmented kind of work done on the virtual reality and augmented reality, because owing to the use of artificial intelligence, there are some benefit users have been able to derive. So we are going to look at these benefits on a few topics. Like, we are going to look at what are some of the benefits, or what are some of the impact the use of AI on virtual reality has had and has been able to bring to the users when it comes to entertainment and gaming. Now, AI infused virtual reality and augmented reality experience has been able to basically take the entertainment industry to the next level. Now, consumers can now immerse themselves in lifelike virtual worlds, interacting with AI control characters, and enjoy personalized game experience that adapt to their playing style and even preferences. So you see, that is something that is very important to the consumers of virtual reality and also AI, because at the end of the day, when you're using these devices that are able to simulate real life environment, you want the simulated environment to be as real as possible. So AI, together with the virtual reality technologies that have been available, has been able to make the experience to be more real and more tailored and more geared towards the preference and the style of the users. Now, when it comes to training and education, we have what we call virtual reality and augmented reality, which is being implemented in schools and learning institutions to basically raise the standards of learning and improve the knowledge uptake of the student, to make the learning process more adventurous, so that the students are able to retain more knowledge. Because remember, AI and virtual reality are able to bring about systems that are appealing to our senses. And when we are learning and we are using more than one senses, or more than one sense, or various our senses that we have, and we are using more than one to understand a concept, then the chances of retaining that information for the longest time period in our database or in our brain become more apparent and more certain. So when it comes to training and education, you see, virtual reality and augmented reality with artificial intelligence have been able to change the way training and education is done, from virtual simulation for employee training, from interaction of educational content, like students are able to visit foreign cities from their comfort, from the comfort of their classroom. They can visit something like Mount Everest, yes, through this simulated technology and simulated environment on computers. So this has been able to to help the students learn more, and even the employees, if it is a company that is using this technology, they are able to they're able to do their training in a much more interactive and comfortable way, without doing a lot of technical and going out of their way to incur costs which can be reduced. So at the end of the day, the use of artificial intelligence on technology such as virtual reality has brought about tremendous change in not only education sphere or education industry, but also in other industry. When it comes to healthcare and therapy, virtual reality and augmented reality together with AI have been able to bring about different software, different applications that can help the employees or workers or those people who are in medical department or industry to basically dispense medicine fast, to check and diagnose diseases. They've been able to use this kind of technology to administer therapy. So from pain distraction during medical procedure to immersive exposure therapy for mental health condition, these technologies have been able to promise better outcome, or they've been able to bring out promising and better outcome on patients. So these technologies are very important. Now let's look at some of the things we are expecting in future. So when it comes to the future of the two technologies merging together to bring something powerful, as we've seen in the recent past, it is important to know that, or to look forward to these realizations, to these technologies being realized or being used at various levels. So the first thing that we are looking up to is what we call the holodesk, right? So this technology was basically inspired by fiction. So the concept of holodecks involve full immersion, so AI-powered virtual environment where users can be able to experience realistic multisensory simulation. While not fully realized yet, advances in AI and virtual reality technologies are closer bringing us to this vision. So that is something that we are looking forward to. It is something that we are looking forward to interact and be able to make use of. Then we also have augmented telepresence. So we need to know what is augmented telepresence. So AI-driven augmented reality could lead to advancement in telepresence, basically allowing people to virtually interact with others in realistic manner. So you can interact with somebody who is far away, and the interaction feels as more natural as possible. It's like the person who is far away is closer to you. So with the technology of virtual reality and simulation, that can be made possible, where you can be able to interact with someone who is far away, and you get the experience, or you get to feel as if they were just closer to you, as if you're just talking to them one-on-one, face-to-face. So that is a technology that is on its way, and we are looking forward to seeing that. Then we also have brain-computer interface. All right, so AI coupled with virtual reality and also augmented could enable direct communication between the brain and digital environments. So BCIs may basically change the way we interact with the virtual world, as users could control their avatars and devices through neural signals. So that is where the technology is taking us. So very soon we maybe will not be using mouse click, but the virtual reality and the gadgets that we'll have will be able to basically examine the pulses from our brains, or even our heartbeat, or things which have to do with our mental abilities and our way of thinking, without basically involving our arm, like mouse click, or doing something on the side, like pressing a button for something to work. So the sensors, maybe they will have high-tech sensors which are able to do that. So let us wait and see how that technology will span out, or what some of the advantages it will bring. But at the end of the day, these technologies, they normally come at a cost, right? So we'll see what will be more important. At the end of the day, this is a technology that is worth trying, and I'm looking forward to having such kind of technology uh, being delivered to us, so that we can be able to see and make use of it to make our life more interesting and more manageable. So we have also personal AI assistants in augmented reality. So image having an AI assistant embedded in our augmented reality glasses can provide contextual information. It can help us in answering questions. It can also assist us in doing daily daily tasks seamlessly or with ease. So this level of AI interaction could basically change the way we access information and interact with the world around us. So it is very important. So generally, in conclusion, we can say that AI significantly has been able to influence the development of virtual reality and augmented reality. So this has been able to lead to improvements in immersion, personalization, interaction capabilities of systems. So these technologies have made a substantial impact on consumers, transforming various industries and offering unique experiences to users and even the companies themselves. So futuristic breakthrough such as holodesk and the like are basically technologies that people are longing to see how they are going to change the landscape of virtual interaction, how they are going to change generally how human and computers are able to interact. So these are some of the information that we, as technology enthusiasts, we are looking at them closely and following up how they are coming up. So in due course of time, I'll let you know, and we'll be able to see how this span out in the near future. So thank you for joining me. See you next time.